Everything we're learning about attachment theory is embedded in Adler's early writings. It is that you have to see life the way the person talking to you does. You have to get to a point where you know what's going to come out of them next because you're that attuned to what's going on. Good parenting, especially in the early months, is I know what my baby needs at this moment in time. And what you do when you do that is you create a holding space, a place where people feel safe. And that is the goal of the first sessions. We're going to create safety and connection. What does that? Paraphrasing, empathic responding, and the third one is learning to ask the next most interesting question. Not a set of questions you have pre-designed, but you've listened to someone's story. For instance, someone comes in and says, my mother's coming to visit, and I hate my mother, and I don't know why she's coming. I told her not to, but she's coming, and I have to put up with her, and she says she's staying for 2 weeks. Here is an inappropriate question. Where do you come in your family? Has nothing to do with what the person just said. Might be useful information at some point, doesn't help. What's the next most interesting question? Well, there's about 8 million. Pick one that's interesting to you. For me, it would be, what's your mother's best crap at irritating the hell out of you? Or it might be, so when you think about your mom coming, everything in you tightens up. Everything in you becomes tense. What meaning do you put to that? You can think of it as when someone says something, there's like 5 to 10 arrows just pointing out in the world. And if you get older, I don't know that you're more skilled at picking a good arrow. You're more skilled at picking a good arrow for you as a therapist working with that person. And it will be different for different people. But yeah, learn to do that. And what you do when you do that is you help this person's story unfold so that it becomes part of your shared knowledge with each other.